Question 9 has got some data. It's grouped data as well, because we can see that we've got the inequality symbols here and it's represented in a table. So we're probably going to be doing some average calculations. And just to help us out, it's told us that there's 50 gerbils. So we already know that the total of the frequency column is 50. In question A, it asks us about the estimate, because obviously we don't know exactly what mass each of the gerbils are, for the mean. So that's what we're going to look for first. And when it's group data, there's 2 extra columns we need to create, a midpoint and an FX column. So this is going to be my midpoint column, this is going to be my FX. So the midpoint of each category is found by adding the 2 endpoints together, 50 and 55, and then halving your answer. So that's going to give us 52.5, 57.5, 62.5, 67.5, and then 72.5. Okay, now here's our F column, here's our X column. So Fx is found from multiplying those 2 columns together, because algebraically, when things are written directly next to each other like this, it means that they're multiplied. So 52.5 times 3 is 157.5. And we continue on multiplying those 2 columns until we have all of Fx. So when we're working out the mean, it's worked out by doing the total of the Fx column, which is basically all the weights of the gerbils added together, divided by the total of the frequency column, which is how many gerbils there are. And it's already told us that there's 50 gerbils, so we know that bit. And now we've just got to use our calculator to work out the total of the Fx column. So adding up all the information here comes to a total of 3,190. Then we divide that by the 50 and it gives us 63.8 grams. Okay, next up in this question, part B, we're asked for the modal group, and that's the most popular gerbil weight or gerbil mass. So we're looking down the frequency column and we're seeing where's the biggest number, 18. And we've got 18 gerbils that are in this category of mass. So that's going to be our modal group. 60 is smaller than M, which is smaller than or equal to 65. Part C, Claire says that 70% of the gerbils are under 65 grams. Is she correct? Okay, so there's a couple of different ways of doing that. I'm going to look here for under 65 grams and do it this way. So the number that are under 65 grams is going to be everybody in this category, the one below, and this one as well. So all of those masses, all of those gerbils have a mass of under 65. So 3 plus 9 plus 18 out of the total of 50. Okay, which is 0.6, which as a percentage is 60%. So therefore, no, she is not correct. Finally, part D asks us to find which group the median is in. To work out the median, we need an additional column, which is the cumulative frequency column. So we'll make that one on the end. So cumulative frequency is the running total of the frequency. So make sure you're looking back at this original frequency column, not any of the ones that you've created. So running total of frequency is 3, add 9 is 12, add 18 is 30, add 12 is 42, and add 8 is then 50. And we do our quick double check to make sure the end of this is the same as the total of the frequency, which it is. So halfway point from the 50, I'm going to do 50 plus 1 over 2, which is 25.5. So we're looking down our CF column until we find the 25.5th person, so i.e. halfway between the 25th and the 26th. So it's not the 3rd person, it's not by the 12th person, so 13, 14, 15, 16, etc., all the way up to 30 has to be in this category. So this must be the median.